Y'all, so I swear I was gonna put on chapstick, but I don't know where it's at. I thought about it. I was like, at least let me have chapstick on, but I don't know where it's at. So anyway, I'm super up today. I'm super up today. Ironically enough, because someone very important to me just moved on to the ancestral realm, and I was super down just a few days ago. Her name is Ruthann Robinson, aka my eldest son's grandmother, and she was just a phenomenal woman. She was a wonderful person. She was my other mother. I gave her a poem that said that, a plaque. And she cherished it. And she loved me. And she told me. And I loved her. And I told her. And I just have so many memories. When you start missing a person, you really think about all of the memories. And you realize there's so much more than you previously thought there were. I've known her since I was 11. I gave her her first grandson, and what an honor that has been. And I'm just really happy to have been blessed to be a part of her life, a part of her existence, and to have her as a part of mine. I'm just really grateful, and I give thanks and I give praise. And I'm on my way home from New York. When I got the news, it was kind of unexpected for me because I didn't know how ill she was, and I had an idea, but I didn't know. And for reasons I won't go into, I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't been able to. So when I got the news, it was really happy for me. And that was Friday that just passed, the 3rd. So I was actually going to cancel my trip. I already had a trip planned to go to Jersey and then New York. But to be honest, I wasn't even planning to come to New York, was I? I was planning to go to Jersey. Was I planning to come to New York? Yeah, I was. I was planning to come to Jersey and then New York. And I did just that, but I wasn't going to. But at the last minute, I still decided to come. And I'm so glad I came because I needed it. I needed to see my people. I didn't get to see everybody. Every time I come, I see, I see a few people here, a few people there, because I'm never here long enough to see everybody. But I saw my sister, and my mama, and my cousins. And they recharged me. They gave me a lot of life that I needed. And in the short few days I was with them, it was everything. Before I came to New York, I was in Jersey and I saw my sister Taiwa, my spirit sister. We grew up together. And she recharged me, So it's important to be around family and loved ones when you are experiencing a hardship, if it's possible. And so now I'm up. I'm all the way up. And I'm grateful. to be coming home, actually. You know, I miss my grandbaby. I miss my dog. I miss my kids. I do. Them knuckleheads. I miss my people. I gotta get back to the grind, do some hair. I miss my clients. You know, you really gotta do something that you love doing, y'all. You really gotta find something that you love doing and do that, because it's not work anymore. Like, I be excited to do hair. I legit be excited to do hair. I have a few favorite styles, you know. I'm biased, so I do favor a few different styles over others. As far as like locks and braids and, you know, that kind of style twist. I have my favorites, but in general, I just love doing hair. It's the outcome for me. I just love making people feel good. You know? Love making them feel good. I love the transformation. It's always the outcome for me. So, if you could find something that you love to do, that would be wonderful. And it could be anything. You know, you don't have to always think that you have to start a business and work for yourself to be happy and be successful. You know? For real, shout out to Ruthann Robinson. Shout out to Ruthie Robinson, Miss Ruth, my other mother. Shout out to her, because she literally came from the bottom up and rose. You know, she started entry level at Simon & Schuster. And she rose to the top. I can't even tell you what her exact title was, but she was high up there and making a lot of money. Had her own beautiful office. I've been there. I know her story. She did her thing. Rose from the bottom up. And she loved her job. That's the thing. She loved her job. It's not like she dreaded going to work every day. And she loved her job. There's a lot of people that love marketing. They love sales. They love being an administrative assistant, or, you know, lack of a better word, receptionist. They love being a cashier. You know, they love certain things. They love these things. I know people who love being waitresses. Whatever it is that you choose to do to get your money, just make sure you love it. When I was a waitress, I really enjoyed it, to be really honest, because I enjoy serving people. That's also one of the reasons I enjoy doing hair. Like, I actually enjoy doing hair, the art of it. It does something for me, like the art, the creativity, the skill, the precision. All of that does something for me mentally. But aside from that, it's like I love to serve people. So it's, you know, I'm able to combine my loves into one craft that I can serve in multiple ways, and I can make a living off of it. That's amazing. I'm grateful. It's hard work, you know, and to be a lot on my body, my hands, my arms, my back, my shoulders, my feet, standing for that long. But it's rewarding. So you could, you know, enjoy anything you do. Find the joy in it. But if you can't do something that you love already, figure out what it is that you love. I know janitors that love their job. Love their job. Love cleaning. Absolutely love their job. Because they find pleasure and they find happiness in the people around them, you know. The janitors, maybe they don't necessarily love cleaning the toilets, but they love the children at the school that they work for. They love the teachers and their fellow co-workers. You know, maybe it's a really kind and beautiful atmosphere. You could create a beautiful situation. You could create a loving environment. You could create a love for your job just by creating a beautiful atmosphere. Just by falling in love with the people. I've worked a 9 to 5 that I actually enjoy. Granted, it was years ago. This is before I even had kids. I was actually pregnant with my eldest son when I was working this 9 to 5. And I worked long hours. I probably worked like 9 to 10 hours a day, easy. And I didn't get paid as much as I probably should have. I got paid a decent wage. Back then it was decent, I guess. But still, I should have got more. I was getting like $300 a week. And then I think it went up to $400. But I loved my job because for the most part, the people around me, there was only like 1 or 2 annoying people. But the majority of the people around me in that office was wonderful. They were enjoyable. You know, I worked for a telemarketing company, but I was the basically the personal assistant and the accountant, personal assistant to the boss and an accountant. You know, I took care of payroll. I took care of everything pertaining to that, and it was dope. I loved it. I loved getting up in the morning and dressing and looking all professional. I loved going to work. I loved working. I loved crunching up numbers, you know. And at the time, I wasn't even 18. I was like 17, so I didn't have any training in that. They trained me from scratch. And I loved it. It was wonderful. Everybody was nice. It was a good atmosphere, a lot of jokes, a lot of good energy, positive energy. Then I worked right in the middle of the city, so there was food everywhere. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. Yeah. So I was able to find joy in multiple places. And we could do that. And that's important. It's important that we are happy in our day-to-day lives. It's important that we are happy with our surroundings and our situations. It's important that we're happy with our family and with our friends. It's important that we feel good on a regular basis. And that's up to us. That's definitely up to us. So let's make a conscious effort to do that, to feel good, to be happy, to be at peace with the things that we can't change, and to work on changing the things that we can and that we are directly responsible for. And continue to train yourself to think